Yo, what's up, Notorious? Hey. About to go into Pantheon? I wish you good luck. I did it at reset, and we only got, I still haven't completed it yet. It took us like 5 hours just to get to Riven. I think in like 3 of those hours were the planet encounter. That one is rough if you're trying to get platinum. Oof, the score bugged at Riven, gotcha. Yeah, I heard the strat for Nezarec is just to get the platinum on Riven, and then it like carries over to Nezarec or something like that. All right, but good morning, everyone. We are live and alive. It is 8:39 a.m., May 24th, 2024. It's a couple different 24s in there. And we are, of course, getting ready to watch the ViDoc. Excited. Make sure I've got the ViDoc tab pulled up. Did they say how long this one is? Because they said the first one was gonna be 9 minutes. I don't know if they said how long this one's gonna be. Hopefully we get some cool stuff. I mean, not that the last ViDoc wasn't cool, but there was like no new news. It was just kind of like showing the people who made this story without really like showing or revealing anything new, which for a story, that's fine. And then the sound design was kind of cool, but that was really all they showed. This one seems like it's going to be about gameplay. Shaping the magic. So we'll see. A face! What's up, Ismanir? Yes, sir. Full run beginning to end basically guarantees plat score for Nez. Just got to commit to a single instance run. Yeah. Get any good shinies from Onslaught? I find myself not using those weapons at all, falling guillotine aside since it's the only spinny sword with double damage perks. Yeah, the I do have a pretty good shiny. Here, I'll hop on my hunter and show you. I do have a pretty good shiny guillotine, but none of the the only one I really care about is the grenade launcher, Edge Transit with the, I think they're gonna nerf it anyway. The Cascade, you probably know about it, the Cascade Envious Assassin deal, because you can get like double on the mag from Envious Assassin, and then before you do damage, you swap over to Cascade Point, and then the ammo doesn't actually change. And so you've got a doubled mag, essentially, double the ammo in your mag, and you have a higher fire rate because of Cascade Point, and it's just really good DPS. So you want... Having Explosive Light would be nice too, since the double perks. So like my god roll Edge Transit that I would love to get is just Spike Nades. I don't care about any of the other stuff. Masterwork could be whatever. Barrel could be whatever, but I would love Spike Nades, and then the traits, the Cascade Point, Envious Assassin in the 3rd column, and then in the 4th column, the Explosive Light and Bait and Switch. That would be like my, I'd be, I could get like no other shinies, and if I got that shiny, I'd be happy enough. But I think the only shiny that I've kept so far is this one. This is an alright guillotine roll. It's got double damage perks, Frenzy, Bait and Switch, which is I'm never going to use a sword for DPS, but if I wanted to, like say they buff swords in the future and all of a sudden this thing's meta for whatever reason, it does have double damage perks, Frenzy, Bait and Switch, and then Repulsor Brace, just in case I want to use it with like say I need an Eager's Edge sword and I'm running Gear Falcon. Repulsor's Brace might just be nice because of that, but yeah. So I hung on to this thing because of that. I think that's literally the only shiny I've kept so far. Envious Assassin bait and switch. Yeah, that's what I've just got the normal one with Envious Assassin, Spike, Envious Assassin bait and switch. I think this is the only one I've gotten so far with Spike, Envious bait and switch, which is honestly all you need. Like if you get this, you're good. If there's an encounter where you're gonna need a GL for damage, like this thing is definitely good enough. And I think they said that they were planning on. I don't think they gave a definite, but I'm pretty sure I saw a Reddit comment from a Bungie employee saying that they were just giving a heads up that might be patched in the future to where if you swap perks, it would get rid of the Envious Assassin mag. I think is what was said. Buried Bloodline is the keystone of my stasis build. Yeah, it is. The stasis changes look cool too, so I'm excited for that. All of these builds are like, I think I'm gonna start off with a clean slate going into final shape, though. I'll probably be getting rid of all of my builds and then just starting over completely. But this thing is what I've been using for Onslaught, which this isn't even my build. This is someone else's I got off of YouTube, but I farmed the hell out of this Warden's Law this season just to be able to use it with Lucky Pants. It's been pretty fun. And yeah, Buried Bloodline is like absolutely insane. I need the other special one, the what is it called? The Dungeon Sidearm, special sidearm. I think I had an Impulse Amplifier Volt Shot on like day one, or like one of my first runs. I got that and I deleted it because I thought it was dumb. Indebted Kindness. Yes. You want, I think the role I want is Lead from Gold Volt Shot, personally. It's because Lead from Gold. I heard Lead from Gold on the special sidearms gives you like a full magazine back from a heavy brick. So that's pretty good. And then you can just rock heavy ammo finder. Heavy ammo finder, and you're just constantly getting ammo for it too. Because I find with Indebted Kindness, I mean, I am also, I should probably be using my Warden's Law more, but I mean, you can just see from the kills, like both of these, when I made this build, like 2 weeks ago, a week or two ago, I had 0 kills on both of these and the rocket launcher. And you can see just how much more I use it. 4,000 kills, not even 1,000 kills. I use this thing for all my ad clear. Ammo efficiency is outrageous for the sidearm, yeah. Especially with Volt Shot, too, because, I mean, that probably helps it out so much as well, because Buried Bloodline doesn't, unless you're using it with, I haven't really used it with Gear Falcons at all, but, because I'm using Lucky Pants on this build, but it doesn't really have any AoE splash damage or anything, and so I can imagine Volt Shot on the Indebted Kindness, too. Yeah, probably is absolutely insane for ammo economy. And it scales... Yeah, I need to get that. And they buffed it too. Isn't that crazy? Or we assume it's getting the buff anyway. They didn't say it's not getting the buff when it comes to sidearms, because the sidearms are getting a 10 or 15% damage buff. I think it was because they're giving select weapons the minor increase because they're getting rid of minor spec, right? 20% red bar buff with everything accounted for? Holy shit, dude. Yeah, why? Especially Bungie, like, maybe statistically, like, not a ton of people are using it. I don't know. Because Bungie usually does, like, nerfs and buffs based off of, like, percentage, like, usage. Like, if they see, like, on their server that 60% of people are using like this weapon, that's usually when the nerfs come in. So I don't know why the fuck they gave 20%. That's insane. Igneous Hammer has like 7k just from Onslaught. Do you have what was the roll you wanted on that? Because it can get, I know it can get incandescent now, right? I haven't gotten a new one, I don't think. I still have my old ones. Yo,
Yo,
what's up, bro?
what's up? You ready for the second ViDoc?
I am.
I I was on the train watching it on the way back home yesterday. It was so good.
Yes.
It made me really
Did you
excited
like the
for the
Jello?
story. I felt physically uncomfortable.
Yeah, I think all of us let out like an audible ew when that happened.
But yeah, I'm never gonna get that out of my head anytime
Yeah,
playing the game.
true. It's just like the
That's
breast pump.
always gonna. Yeah. But I still call the lament the breast pump sword. That is how it should always be known.
The breast pump. The breast pump sword. Frick.
What is the ViDoc about something specific today?
I think gameplay. All we have is the title. It says Shaping the Magic is the name.
Ah, that sounds like gameplay then.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Heel clip incandescent.
I'm
I
doing one
need
of
that roll
those
on so
weird
many different
things
things.
where you take a sentence and translate it through Google Translate like 50 times.
For the speech they made.
No, for a thing with a friend group of Valorant agents, and it's turned the agent in Valorant Fade into Agent Turkey.
What?
Yeah.
Let's go.
It turned ISO, who's one of the newest agents, into Jesus. I don't know how.
Jesus.
But apparently he's the 24th ambassador to join the Valorant protocol.
Let's go.
Nah. Didn't know Valorant had ambassadors, but there we go.
Jesus the goat.
I'm tempted to do it for some Destiny stuff.
Tempted to do what? Oh, the translate?
Yeah, because I'm doing a
What?
thing for my friends. I'm taking the description to the agents, putting them through Google Translate like 50 times, and they have to figure out which
Oh my
description
god,
matches
it's
to which
like
agent.
Google Translate telephone.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I'm tempted to do that with some of the Valorant characters.
It'd be a
Or
fun
not
fucking
Valorant,
video.
no, some of the Destiny characters. Just drop it in the clan chat and see if anyone can figure it out.
Yes. I need to do a. I've been wanting to do it for a couple years now. I need to get a group of friends together that like have no knowledge on the Fate franchise, and then have them pull up different characters from Fate and have them guess like what historical figure they are. And because of all the gender bents in Fate,
Oh
like,
no.
no one's gonna get them. Can't wait.
I did the same once with one of my ex-girlfriends with Destiny characters.
They couldn't. Wait, what did you do?
Like sent her just the pictures of some of the Destiny characters and asked her to give them names. And Zavala was called Steve.
Steve?
Yeah, I don't know why Zavala looks like a Steve, but apparently Zavala looks like a Steve.
What?
Yeah.
That'd be like a Crow name, dude. If I saw a Crow, I'd call him Steve.
What would Cade be called?
Robo Man.
It's a very simple name.
Yes. I need to clear out my vault too.
I've still got a full page of ships.
Dude, it's gonna be so
From
hard now
saving
because I know they're
Glenn.
unsunsetting some of this shit. Like, I'm not getting rid of this Dusk Rock Blues now. You kidding me?
I'm still keeping my old mountaintop, my pre-sunset mountaintop.
Yeah,
I'm not getting rid of it.
I wish I would have kept the Mountaintop and Recluse because of all the kills I had on them, but I deleted them.
Yeah, I still have my old bygones in my vault.
I got my. I
might
think
have one of the only remaining copies of bygones left.
Oof. You gotta bring it back.
Yeah, the thing is that one is from the beta preview of Gambit from like the week before Forsaken dropped when they released Gambit on one map a week early. That's where that Bygones came from. So that is one of the first Bygones in Destiny and one of the last ones in existence.
That's sick. Never delete it.
Nope. Even though it's an awful role. But it was the first one I ever got. And that's my favourite pulse in Destiny. Let me look at my dim. What is the role of it? Is it under pressure, high impact reserves.
They need to make the VoG weapons craftable already too.
Yeah. And now we're just getting lots of craftable. I'm waiting for I think in 2 years' time we're gonna get craftable armor.
What do you even mean by that? What's craftable armor?
As in,
What's
like,
up, Isaiah?
you would, I think, as in, like, you would be able to grind
Do the
with
stats?
the armor and keep using it, and then you can, like, as you use the armor, you choose where the stats go.
Yeah, we had something like that for fucking this event. What's that? That's what this armor was right here that I had. What's this? Solstice.
Yeah, because being able to specifically
you would upgrade that basically was the
yeah.
closest thing we've had to armor crafting was in Solstice. You would upgrade the blue or the green to the blue to the purple, and then as you upgraded it, you got to choose what stats they went into, and then you were even able to re-roll the legendary armor too. Like once you got it to, you'd have like a like once you finally got to purple, it'd have like a 56 stat, and then you could choose what stat distribution you wanted, and you'd re-roll it, and then it would be in like the 60s.
I'd really like to see something like that in the game, because I think grinding for god roll armor is one of the more boring activities in the game.
I need to do that for fucking...
I think exotic should stay randomized, but I think for regular legendary, that'd be a cool system.
Maybe they'd balance it out by not making it, what's it called too? So I didn't read the... I don't think I saw Icefall Mantle mentioned in the TWID. Are these just going to give Frost armor now instead of an Overshield?
Possibly. Some of them, like, barely got touched. Like, Sunbreaker's only caught a very minor nerf.
This thing, I hate how... Activate your barricade... It's mainly just because of PvP. But I hate how you can't jump with the Overshield too. Like, that's like the main reason they don't see any use is because you're like super fucking heavy when you pop the armor. I think if you actually double jump with these on, you lose the Overshield. I hope they switch it over to the damage resistance. That'd be cool. You just get full damage resistance, or full stacks of the ice armor when you pop barricade instead of an Overshield. And then there's gonna be fragments that let you like keep it going too, so it's not even on a timer. You could like keep it going infinitely as long as you're getting kills. I'm surprised they hit Synthos again. Because now that it's gotten a second nerf, everyone's just going to use Worm Gods now. It's like no question about it. Worm Gods are just better now, I think.
There are so many languages on Google Translate that I don't know where they come from. I don't know what Yiddish is. I've never heard of that language before.
I still have some armor that's got intellect high points.
Oh, should be starting in a second.
You're...
Are you gonna screen share it? So?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, this definitely looks like it's gonna be gameplay based.
What the hell? It's 9 a.m.
There we go.
There we go.
I remember the first time we ever saw this countdown thing. It was for a it was during the Beyond Light reveal stream.
Yeah, and we thought it was
trying to figure out
Beyond
whether
Light
it was
themed.
YouTube or- Yeah.
We were like, what the hell? We thought it was the countdown for the real thing, and then there was like a countdown
the
after the
countdown
countdown.
started.
Yeah, we were like, what the fuck?
To be fair, I can still kind of see how it would be Beyond Light themes.
This team and Bungie in general is all about collaboration. Testers, designers, effects artists, animation, all these sources of input from everywhere coming together, and like that was magic for me.
The final shape, it felt a little like a love letter at times. We really thought about bringing that forward to the weapons. Like Kvastov, it's the first gun you get. There has to be the narrative bookends.
I dig
of
its new
the
look.
first gun I got in the game. It's here in the Pale Heart. It's like this old friend returned. How do you make this thing really good and really powerful without making it not what it is? And that was really challenging. What we ended up deciding on is it is about your skill. Oh, it's all in the wrist. A little like it's gonna bounce several times down this line of guys. You're just really good at bouncing this bullet. It's fate almost. This thing's dope.
Help!
Yeah. And we pepper
Whoa.
in the number 7 in as many places as we could. So it bounces 7 times. It's got a bunch of 7s in its stat. You get 7 bouncy bullets when you pick up.
Wonder
a
what
number
the
of power.
trait does.
Bungie has a
Okay.
long legacy of loving the number 7, and this felt like the right place for it. Cade has this iconic hand cannon that in a lot of ways has become a symbol. We took Ace of Spades and we went, where's the rest of the deck of cards? We had this really cool opportunity to theme all the Pale Heart weapons after different suits.
Oh.
It has this two-tone feel to it. The opposite side of the gun is the inverse of that idea. They look freaking awesome. It also has like these fantasies of characters that have influenced Cade. These guns are part of his past.
We wanted something
Oh,
that
okay.
you can't do with any of your other weapons. And we came up with no hesitation. It shoots these harmonic bullets that if you're targeting an enemy, it'll hurt them and burn them. But if you're shooting an ally, it'll heal them.
I love
Yeah,
this
that's the
thing.
new heal
I'm
frame.
so glad.
We had to build a lot of the language. And with the new cool little Guardian health bars, you can see that. The healing effect on it is very strong. For a while, we were calling it the Just Don't Die gun. It has its own little energy bar, like the glaive does. And that energy bar is charged by any damage whatsoever.
That's gonna be able to proc up a benevolence too. The fragment that gives you ability regen when you heal an ally.
What we did.
Since you
Looks
are
like
returning
support is
to the
now becoming a
Traveler,
thing.
we wanted to focus on bringing new supers to the light subclasses.
For Song of Flame, we wanted to plus up Radiance from Destiny 1 and have it be combat focused.
If you remember, Radiance from D1 has fire wings. We kind of ate that visual space with Dawnblade, where you've got these like awesome flame wings. In a split second, if a player sees a character solar with wings, they're going to see that it's Dawnblade. We had to come up with something different.
Zach, our VFX artist, came up with the idea of this halo around you, like a medieval painting.
I'm so excited for this Titan
Twilight
super.
Arsenal
So
is a one-off super that also creates these
Wait, he
axes.
throw the axe
Coming up
again?
with visuals for that axe, it was an interesting challenge. How do we want to root this in Destiny? We took a lot of inspiration from Titan's shield. What would it feel like if the axe was the shield broken up? And when you look at it side by
what?
side, you
Oh,
can
that's
definitely
sick.
see that connection between the two.
Storm's Edge. We wanted to call back to Arc
That's
Blade
not a
in
knife,
Destiny
that's a
1.
whole machete.
Throwing the dagger and
Yeah.
zipping over there, blowing up stuff. How long do you have in the super? Initially, you had a long time. Yeah.
24 seconds. We did not earn any friends in those playtests.
No,
the
people
first
were pretty
day.
mad. But we toned it down, and now you only have 12 seconds, and it's a lot more reasonable.
We found a problem where when you grapple and then you cast Blink Dagger out of it, I fall to the floor, right? Whereas if I'm in midair and I Blink Dagger, I should be held in midair, right? And it sucks. So I want to fix it.
It's the things like the camera shake, the way the rumble spikes and then falls back off. We need all of our abilities to feel awesome.
We want to make it so that the controller melts away. You stop thinking about what do I have to do, and instead you just inhabit your character and you don't have to think about it. The game just plays.
The great thing about Prismatic was every playtest we did, the feedback got better and better. We have gone back and forth on what starter builds that players will get in Mission 1.
Okay, we're gonna start the Titans with Stringer's Lash, their strand aspect, and Knockout. One of the notes we got is players just weren't understanding how those two things comboed in a loop. Well, we're gonna drop Stringer's Lash, and instead we're gonna put in Diamond Lance. Now, any ability kill is making your Diamond Lance. Your Knockout punch, hey, that makes a Diamond Lance. You throw your Diamond Lance at the floor, everything's frozen, now you can punch stuff again and get amplified with Knockout. Once we made that switch, all of a sudden it clicked in players' heads. This loop becomes a lot more clear, and players were much more satisfied with their starter loadouts.
At the end of the day, like, the chaos is the point.
Yeah. If you aren't surprised and delighted in a way that you didn't expect, like, we f***ed up.
Yeah.
That's a strike
This
boss
strike is
calling
probably
it.
one of the coolest
Oh, it is!
strikes that we've
Let's
ever
go.
released.
I started my Destiny journey playing strikes. I really wanted to push the expectations of what a strike could
I saw
potentially
him in a
be.
previous
This
trailer,
strike,
and I saw that
it's
Tormentor,
sort
and
of
I was like, that's a
memory
strike
out
boss,
of the
100%.
Witness's history of its race and what its buildings may have looked like in the past.
Ooh, what?
A lot of the
That looks
inspiration
sick.
comes from 30s pulp novels, adventure flicks, uncovering ancient, hidden cities that have not seen a
Indiana
living
Jones,
soul
right?
in
Oh,
eons,
strike.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
and then subsequently destroying those
To be
cities
fair, that's
years
a
later.
really cool vibe to go
Whoa, look at the floor. It's like floor is lava.
Imagine you're in a narrow hallway. You need to escape it. Lava is descending.
What?
Obstacle is coming out of the
Yo!
walls. You made
Jumping
a slide
puzzle.
towards the closing door,
in a
and
strike.
It's Indiana
Yeah, that-
Jones. Like, it's a strike, like
Like-
Indiana
Yeah.
Jones
just
themed.
close right
That's
in front
sick.
of your face. So
That happens a lot.
I'm so excited to play that.
I have 7 Gilded Conqueror titles. I
Oh,
want
okay.
this strike to be the
Okay.
hardest strike we ever made.
Oh,
Okay.
shit. People aren't going to want to play it then.
And just say,
So
how
Grappo
do I
just stood
complete
up.
this strike on
Yeah.
Grandmaster difficulty? And I'll be like, yes.
That's kind of one of the fun parts about making a
The hard
strike.
strikes are the ones people don't
There's
want
so
to
much
farm.
freedom and creativity to do wild things, and then testing that. It's just a lot of fun, that back and forth.
Whoa, wait, that's Riven's throat.
We have a very
Riven
tight
the throat
relationship
goat.
with Test as designers,
Hey, yo.
and I couldn't do anything I do
Riven my throat
gameplay
goat.
wise without Test there at my side. But as soon as I can get fresh eyes on it, I think that's where it really comes in.
We ran a lot of play tests, and every time I would invite people, I'm like, this is final play test, but it's never final. We just can't stop.
It's really not just one department creating something special. When you see all those things combined and the iteration and the back and forth, and when you get to this end result where it just feels like it couldn't be any other way, we hit on something amazing here.
Oh, that was that it? These are too short, man. Give me fucking 50-minute documentary.
More. More.
I wonder if there's gonna be another one. Part 2, part 3? Question mark.
Part 7.
Part 7. How many of these were? Surely we're getting
Just do them daily until the final.
Yeah, until final shape. Surely.
This ViDoc
To be
today.
fair, the marketing over the next week is going to be almost daily.
Hey Isaiah, thank you so much for the 19-month subscription. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Let's go.
Let's freaking go. Let's see if they say, because yesterday they announced that there was going to be another one like right afterwards.
Yeah. That doesn't feel like an ending point.